Not good for me. Everyone just tell Carson I did a good job. He's going to see this when he's editing it, but just tell him that I told a really funny story and that I'm amazing. Well, I guess the other day I actually did meet, what's his name?
We're sorry.
Don.
I'm actually gonna do a bit with that soon.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
It's just like the Misfits one. We have like papers. You turn around. We turn the camera around. There's like it falls. There's a teleprompter.
Just right there.
Right there. Welcome back.
Hey, welcome back, guys.
Two Brains, One Cell.
Dos Brains, Uno Cell.
Episode 44.
44.
Like we say every time. That's crazy.
That's
dude.
crazy.
We made it to 44. Wow.
44. As if we would just stop and not tell you guys.
Yeah, as if we're not legally obligated to be here.
We have a gun to our heads constantly.
Like we said last time, Kevin Feige's really up there with it. I think that joke that I made is going to go over everyone's heads. Where I was like, this next one, everyone dies.
Yeah.
And I thought about it like I was listening to the podcast, and I was like, I wonder how many people are actually going to get that joke. Because I thought it was a big thing.
Yeah.
Because Mark Ruffalo spoiled Endgame for Infinity War. He spoiled Infinity War for everybody.
Yeah.
And then Don Cheadle was like, dude. And like it was like the weirdest, like way too real moment that had happened on TV that got caught. And I thought it went viral and everyone knew about it. But I am a little worried that not that many people are going to know about it.
Not a lot of people watch Marvel as much as we do.
Yeah.
So,
As much as I do.
I watch Marvel.
You don't watch Moon Knight.
You're right.
You haven't watched the TV series.
I watched Loki.
You're low-key a bitch.
Wow. No, just... start that off right. We'll give you a comedy tambourine for that one.
Speaking of the last episode, I wanted to apologize for the editing issues that happened. Just getting used to the new software, and I deleted something, and it pushed my edits a little bit forward. So they happened a little early. They're off cue. So, apologize. They're not off P. They're not off, LMNO. They're off Q.
Yeah, it's true. And we're off the P.
We're off P, baby.
P.
He's pushing P.
He's pushing P.
Your boobs are huge.
Your boobs are huge. It's a podcast clip.
I know.
way.
I wish that, I don't know. I get a lot of information and stuff from other podcasts.
Yeah.
And I think it's valid for me to say it on here because, almost no one listens to the podcast I listen to. Like, Braxton listens to one of them. No one else I know listens to Hey Babe except for me. And then Libby used to, or I don't know if she still does or not, but she used to watch Bad Friends.
Yeah.
So that one was an easy one for me. The 10 feet penis.
10 feet penis.
And then but the cruise ship one, that thing, I just get a lot of that from these podcasts that no one else listens to except for me.
Get your cardio, just get a vape, jump off a cruise ship. That was a crazy story.
Yeah, isn't that wild?
Yeah. Quick recap. A dude vaping on a cruise boat fell off 'cause
Absolutely
he was
drunk,
He was
yeah.
plastered, and he treaded water for 20 hours until he got picked up. And he lost 20 pounds. He lost a pound
an
an
hour.
hour.
And he kicked a shark in the face.
Yeah, so they were saying that's your diet. Get a vape, jump off a cruise ship. That's all you need to do.
Labelless water.
Labelless water. Mine is currently hidden behind my sticker water.
You know what would have been really funny if we just poured liquid death into this or something?
True. There's just a clip of us with funnels.
But yeah,
Great.
just I apologize for the last episode.
Stuff happens. Editing sometimes goes wacko.
Yeah, wacky. Speaking again, we're gonna bring this around again. The podcast thing, the other podcast. I'm pretty sure they accidentally leaked their editor's phone number on one of their episodes. Yeah.
How do you leak a phone number?
It was him. He was it was Bobby Lee on the phone, and it was doing the sorry, but this person is not available.
is
at
8. Oh,
Yeah, and it started repeating, and they left it in because Bobby was talking over it, but you can still hear it.
Oh my god.
And so I went in and I typed it down, and it's like, that's a full number. And then I was like, do I call him?
Should
Do I
have.
call Andres?
Should have.
And then I was like, I guarantee. I was like, I can't be the only one that noticed that, and I'm sure his
No.
phone started blowing up.
He probably got a new number already.
And then I went and looked at the comments on their Instagram post. No one had said anything.
What?
So I was like, did anyone else catch that he leaked his own phone number on the podcast? And well, actually, I don't know if he's the editor, but he's one of the producers, I think.
Yeah.
And like, I got no response, and then finally someone was like, I noticed that too, and was gonna text him or something or call him, but I got lazy. And then I said, same, actually. I was gonna text him or call him, but I got lazy.
I got it.
And then another person also was like, yeah, I was going to say something, but I didn't. She's got the laziest fan base over there. It's just
Yeah.
like,
It's like we
I
could
could troll him.
we could blow up your phone, but
We could be fucking with you, but...
shit, I want to take a nap.
I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's just like typing.
Calling you?
Ew. Social interaction?
So what we're going to do is we're going to call him on the podcast.
Yeah.
Andres, welcome to
Andres.
Two Brains, One Cell.
You want to be our editor?
Yeah, you want
Can
to
you
come
do
to
it-
Utah?
Can you do it for $2 an episode
You wanna move to Utah from LA and just
and make no money?
make no money compared to what you make now?
Yeah.
He's also like a small movie producer and stuff like that.
Oh,
Like,
that's
he has a
cool.
movie on Netflix that he's produced.
Oh,
It's
nice.
very interesting. He's a cool guy.
Good shit.
Um,
Also, episode 4 of the gaming episode is out.
yes, that was the one thing I forgot to write down. Damn it.
It's kind of weird. I guess I should say, hey, episode 5 is going to be out tomorrow. Technically,
Weird. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is weird.
because for us, it came out today.
Yeah.
Like the 4th episode came out today, but you're not seeing this till next Thursday, where the next one comes out the next Friday.
Tomorrow.
So
yeah.
tomorrow, the 5th one will be up. So hopefully you watch the 4th one. It was a little bit shorter because me and Carson got stuck.
The dust is bugging me. He's cheeked up right there.
Oh.
Cheeked up. All right, what should we do? What should we go with right here?
There's Walmart. I think we should start by talking about New Year's.
Yeah. New Year's Eve.
Because Jesus Christ, it's been a couple weeks.
3 almost?
Yeah.
When this comes out, it'll have been 3 weeks since we recorded. Or
Yippee!
since we celebrated New Year's Eve.
Yeah. Now I gotta actually remember what we fucking did.
Yeah.
That's gonna be difficult. I didn't try to think about it until now. We went to Rick's.
Yeah, we did go to Rick's.
I remember that.
I drove Bailey and Jared.
Yep.
And
I think I got myself there. Yeah, I did.
we listened to music. Oh yeah, I was on partially on Aux the night, and
Yeah, you had like a listening party or whatever
on
with
Spotify.
Rick.
Yeah. And then Ripkin showed up and he added himself to it as well at one point.
You know, Ricky was trying to get me on. I'm like, I don't use Spotify.
I know when he sent me a video at the beginning of like when we were gonna plan that, and he was like, I was gonna see if maybe you and Cade and he was like talking about maybe some other people, and he's like, want to get on a Spotify listening party, and he goes, I don't think Cade uses Spotify,
Yeah.
but I think you can still do it if you have the app or something like that. I was like, Cade doesn't. He just uses
YouTube Music.
he
Yeah,
uses
I use
music.
YouTube. Like I don't. Spotify's not a bad app. YouTube just has everything. Pretty much everything, ever.
Yeah, it's got like songs that I'm not gonna have on Spotify.
Yeah, I think the only other place that has songs that YouTube doesn't would be like SoundCloud.
SoundCloud.
Yeah, because that's just
But that one's
people post shit to SoundCloud.
Yeah,
It's usually
SoundCloud's
rap.
like the Wikipedia of music
Oh, yeah.
platforms.
very much.
You could
so.
just put whatever you want on there.
You could post your suicide voice saying, and you would get views.
True.
Yeah,
This is true.
It would work. It
I,
would be better than
uh,
like 60% of the other people on there.
Well, and like, well, actually, I take that back. You can't put anything on there because when I would make my original beats, they would get counted as copyright and they would take it down.
What?
Yeah, very weird. And it was because like maybe someone else used the sample for like 30 seconds in their song,
Oh.
and because they posted it first, I was the one copywriting it. But then I had to appeal it, and I was like, I get my beats, or not my beats, I get my samples and stuff from this website that gives everyone free reign to use it. No one owns the specific sample.
It's copyright free.
We own the composition of what we had made with the sample.
Yeah.
So if he might use the same sample and it's different drums, different song, and because I use the same sample, different drums, different song, but because it's similar, they just took it down.
Fuck that.
It's stupid.
Also-
Even YouTube doesn't do that.
No.
It's fucking
I saw
ridiculous.
a video on TikTok yesterday about apparently there's this unknown guy who will go through and copyright other artists' sounds. You can do that apparently. And he's made thousands.
That's fucked up.
Like the one guy that did it, he made a very popular sound effect and it racked up over 25 grand. Other guy got it.
That's so stupid.
And it's been happening to so many creators. Like all the comments were like, "Yeah, he did this to me too. I've lost thousands." Wow. Because you get your ow, fuck, ow! I did that and I smacked my mic into my face. Ow.
Oh, good.
Zoom in on that. Timestamp 10 minutes. But like he just does it, and he's been making thousands off these creators and their sounds, and he's getting away with it.
So I was guarding the table.
So you were guarding the table
No, so New Year's Eve, we kind of got off track there
already.
already.
Damn.
We had a listening party, and so we were just able to add music through 3 different people that was playing off of his phone and his speaker and stuff like that. I brought 2 disposable cameras so that we could take cute little like retro looking photos for the.
Be adorable.
Yeah, it'd just be cute.
Have you heard anything about those?
Nope.
Still?
I wanted to stop by today and be like, is there any news on what's going on here? Because the guy that when I dropped it off, he's like, we don't know when they're going to pick up. And he was like, so you'll just have to get a phone call. But it's been like over a week since I dropped it off, and I haven't gotten anything. And last time
Hasn't it been like almost 2?
I think so.
Yeah.
And the last time I dropped off the pictures I took in Oregon, they would call me and they were like, at first they were like, or they told me to call them around this like a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And they were like, just after that, call in and see maybe if they've been dropped off or something like that. But this guy was just like, I don't know when they're going to get picked up, and you'll get a phone call when they're here or something like that. And I was just like,
Okay.
all right. And then it was like, all right, and then like peaced out. But I feel like that might not have been the case unless they're just
Genuinely so busy because of New Year's.
yeah, unless they're really just taking their time and whatnot. And we had 2 full cameras
Yeah.
of pictures, but it's just weird. I want to know what's going on.
Just give him a call.
Yeah.
We can do that today.
Um,
Be like, hey, where my pictures at, bitch? What the fuck? Why do we keep doing that?
Still didn't get you to record on that Suicide Boys beat.
We do need to do that. One that's been good, no be good.
we talked about last episode about that, and
Yeah.
I kind of want to throw the clip in of me making like just a little clip of it.
Do it.
We'll just throw that in right here. Welcome back.
Hey.
Yeah. 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 And
I can be that guy. Just like,
yeah. Yeah. Well, I had to layer my vocals 3 times in 3 different like tones,
yeah.
just so that it sounded like a group, and it didn't sound good. It does not sound good.
And I need to learn how to actually mix audio, because that's like the biggest thing stopping me from trying to put out shitty music. Is I have no idea how to do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I have more I want to talk about, but
The cameras.
New Year's. Yeah, I want to talk more about the music thing, but
Yeah,
with
we
New
will.
Year's. And it was fun, and what was really funny to me is that like it started out like a stag party, like a junior high dance where everyone's just kind of like,
It's true. for some reason it starts awkward.
Yeah, everyone's
Because
just
none of us
"Yeah."
know whether we should start punching each other, screaming. Like, typically at this point, Carson would go outside and play pool, but it's winter.
Yeah. At this point in the summer, like what happens is we'd show up, and I'm gone. I'm outside.
Carson's already outside,
I'm already outside racking the pool balls and just racking some balls,
racking some balls.
and I'm getting ready to play pool. Like I'm just setting up shop out there, and
It
so
becomes his domain as soon as he gets to Ricky's house.
yeah.
Like, every time is so great.
Then so it's like a weird stag party, and everyone's just kind of standing around like yeah. Little conversations here and there. Everyone's just sitting there. Some people are on their phones, and some people are in the living room just like hanging out, watching the TV or something. I was reading at one point.
Yeah. I look over, Carson just has a book in his hand, like, that boy looking mad studious. Like,
It's just reading.
he's
And
just reading.
Bailey gave us our little whatever they
Jewels.
were, our little gems.
Yeah. Put little gems under our eyes. It was so adorable.
Then the more people showed up, it still kind of stayed a little stagnant.
Mellow.
And I can't remember when it switched, but like eventually like music started playing and everyone was just kind of moving around and having fun. And
I think it's as soon as tequila touched Sophie's lips
yeah,
that everything flipped.
she controls the party.
Yeah, as soon as there's tequila in that person's system, Jesus Christ. Like, I have never been headbutt so many times in one night. Like,
Then I don't know. I remember just like really sitting around doing kind of jack shit. for
fuck
the
all.
night,
Yeah.
And, I mean, everyone was doing stuff, but personally, I was just kind of chilling, doing nothing.
I was trying to make my rounds, talk to everyone, and then occasionally I'd be like, I'm going to go sit down for a minute and just go chill.
I was just keeping my eye on things. I was just like,
Yeah, making sure everything was
they're
good.
doing good. They were doing good.
Making sure no one was, like, passed out outside,
Yeah.
pretty much.
And then
Because, like, most of our friends are, like, older than us.
yeah,
Like, Ricky's what, 23, 24?
something like that.
Something like that. A lot of our friends are older than we are. Well,
Yeah.
actually, we're like the only motherfuckers that are only like 20.
Yeah.
Bailey turns 21 in 4 days.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, by
Because
the
this
way.
will come out after.
It'll come out after. So,
So happy birthday,
Happy
Bailey.
birthday. Happy birthday, Bailey!
Um,
So it's literally just them partying, Carson and I just being like,
hey,
hey,
this is fun.
it's kind of sick.
See, but what happens is in that scenario, I just matched their energy anyway.
Yeah,
So at one point,
we both still had our pants off.
well, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is at one point it started to get real amped up, and the funniest part about that is it was after midnight is when it actually ramped up.
Yeah, as soon as New Year's hit, for some reason, everyone's like, oh yeah, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, like it was like everyone's just like, oh, this is a party, we're partying, and then after midnight happened, and I kissed Google or Alexa or whatever it was. And then everyone just started to go ham. Like they're just like, yeah, like I don't know if it's just because they finally like it's the New Year's, they're partying right into the New Year thing.
Yeah.
But it was just like, it was weird.
It was random.
And then from then, like it was funny because everyone started dancing after it. Like New Year's hit, people did their thing, and then it was dancing. Like everyone just kind of collectively started dancing, and then it started to get intense. Then everyone shifted into the living room and actually started like dancing around and having like a blast, like you would see in like a movie where I was jumping around and
Yeah,
it was flailing limbs and like
it was cool.
having fun. And
It just changed so fucking
it
fast.
was just a flip out of nowhere. I just flipped the switch.
I flipped the switch.
Flip.
Okay, but
And it was fun. At one point, it got so hot in there. I went outside.
dude, it got so.
He needed to get something from his car. I think you were going to get a change of a shirt or pants or something, right?
I have no idea.
You went to go get something from your
at this
car.
point, I have no idea.
You went to go get something from his car, and I went out there because it was hot, and I had my shirt off, and I was like, "Am I steaming? Am I steaming?" And you look
Am I
back.
steaming?
And you said yeah, but I don't know if you actually looked because you were all yeah.
That was probably one of those times where I didn't hear you.
I was like, "Am I steaming?" Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just like in my car. Yeah.
That's the thing is you were like not even over there yet. You were
Oh.
still walking across the yard. I stayed under the like where the door was under the light, and you were across like maybe on the sidewalk. And I was like, am I steaming? Yeah. Like, you didn't even look at me by the time you were already saying yeah, and then you turned, and I was just like, cool.
More than likely, I didn't hear a fucking word you said.
And then Landon came out and saw that I had my shirt off, and I acted like I was peeing, and I was all, oh, whoa, hey, yo! Like, had my hand down there like I was actually peeing. I was like, yo, 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 yo,
yo! Knock!
knock first, dude.
Knock first, bro. Down!
And then I turned and was all, ah! Feast your eyes.
You actually just have your...
I just went like this, and it was just my pants.
Nice.
And then I dropped my pants.
Yes.
Then he dropped his pants.
And then
Ripkin came out, and he dropped his pants.
And then at one point, mine were off.
Well, yeah, you walked up and saw that we all had our pants off, and you went, oh. And then you just undid your shit and then threw your pants on the ground.
Like it was fucking normal.
Yeah. And then
like it's nothing.
we all like turned towards the door, and we were like, yeah, let's do this.
Yeah.
And we opened the door, and we're all just like, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And can you guess what happened next?
We all started dancing, and then the other guys were like, "What? Oh shit, we got our pants down!"
And all the other guys took their pants off.
And then we're all just like,
I feel so bad for the women that were there.
We're in our boxers and stuff still, but it was just like
It's just 5 dudes with their pants off walked back in, and the dudes inside were like, "Bet
pants party,
pants party." We should have all just like switched pants.
Whoa, pants party!
We
We
did-
throwing them around.
We got to do that one time. Just like fully switch outfits with someone.
We did that. You remember in the summer?
Oh, well, I
Like,
remember.
you
Yeah,
were
when-
wearing
when I wore the
Baileys or
tube
something?
top.
Yeah.
I would like to redo that now that I'm not fat, because I think I'd pull it off.
And then like I think Sophie was wearing my Kendrick shirt or something.
Yeah, because it was fucking
He was huge. And then
Bailey had my shirt on.
I was
and
wearing a crop top maybe, and
Yeah.
Landon was wearing a crop top.
the shirt I gave Bailey is like addressed to me. It went down to her like knees and ankles, bro.
That's awesome.
It was.
I have to find
Awesome.
that picture somewhere.
She looked like a child. It was so funny.
If I found it, it'll be right here.
And if not, we look dumb.
And if not, then there's the goblin.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
George making a return.
Hell yeah.
But it was fun, and like I think I left my pants down after everyone pulled their pants up.
Oh, you did.
I left mine down.
Carson committed to the bit.
I stayed with it. I'm not the kind of guy that would shy away from this. I mean, in this group, I'm not the kind of guy to shy away from this. But
If it was a
outside
random-
of this, I wouldn't be doing that.
I don't think I'd have my pants down.
And then, like I said, I was just matching the energy, and so then I started tucking my boxers into my ass crack.
That was good.
And then
That's
someone,
one of Carson's signature moves,
yes.
by the way.
And then someone put a cowboy hat on my head, and I didn't have my shirt on, so it was just it was a good look for me.
It was a good look.
And you know what? I'll take a screenshot of the video because I don't want to put the video in.
Yeah.
I'll take a screenshot of the video of me holding the hat in front of my cock and balls.
In front of the cock and balls.
In front of my cock and balls.
cock and balls. Wow,
And-
that bit.
Yeah, cock and balls.
What episode was that?
Oh, did we do that on an episode?
Oh, yeah.
It was like probably 3 or 4 then.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we
Yeah,
did that.
cock and balls.
Yeah, cock and balls. Our
And-
bits have not gotten better.
And we woo. You know?
What a nice, nameless beverage.
Do you know who made this?
Do you know who made this?
Me.
Was it Water himself?
Yeah, water did it. It was Poseidon. He was like, I hate plastic in this bitch, but water.
Oh. Water. What, you guys are thirsty?
Water. Salt water.
Salty water. Water, but with salt.
But I'll put that picture in. If I didn't do it earlier, then we'll do it right now.
And if not, we look dumb again.
And if not, Goblin. It was fun. It was a good time.
It was a good time.
We
woo wee woo. And then wee woo wee woo wee woo wee woo wee woo wee woo.
Standing there, menacingly. I guess we can probably get
And
to something else now.
I love that we did that because I'm currently staring at the SpongeBob mug in your closet.
Oh yeah. And I'm wearing
And
my
you're wearing
SpongeBob.
Oh, did you bring the
Yeah, I got this
Yeah.
little guy over here. Bob.
Bob
I used to call him Bob Giffen,
Bob Giffen?
or maybe that was my childhood friend that said
Why
Bob
is his
Giffen.
hands like that? He on a boner?
No, it would have been under his tie.
You don't know where his dick is.
I think I do.
Why?
HBO Max,
HBO Max, baby.
Paramount Plus. This episode sponsored by no one.
Let's go! It's sponsored by Nameless Water.
It's sponsored by.
No, but
That's who it's sponsored.
no,
by.
but Frill by? No, for real. It is sponsored by.
And that's who it's sponsored by. If only.
I don't think that worked. Damn it.
What should we get to next? I've got some.
Okay, you were. Oh,
Bingo was his name. No. I am the one you want. Don't need the gun to get respect up on the street. Dude, I was in my bathroom the other day, and like I squatted down to pick up my dirty laundry after I showered, and like
when I did it, my drawer was open behind me. Can you guess what happened?
You fell into the drawer.
Dude, the
Back rooms.
yeah. It was like this far off of the very crack of the drawer going right in my butt. It was so close where I was like,
This episode's sponsored by Drawer Dildo.
drawer dildo. Drawer corner dildo.
Drildo.
Drill.
Whoa! the drill dildo. Oh my god.
That has to be a thing.
Oh,
already.
100%.
Someone has had to jerry.
If someone
rig a
can
dildo.
put a corn on the cob on there and try and eat it, you know that they can do that. You know when they put the corn on the cob on their drill and
How
just...
would it feel if it's constantly just spinning? Wouldn't you get like rug burn?
Rug burn?
Rug burn. What am I supposed to call it?
Rug burn?
Rubber burn.
Rubber burn?
Rubber burn.
Maybe, baby.
Hubba bubba gum. Hubba bubba bubble.
So...
Say that 5 times fast. Hubba bubba bubble. Fuck.
no, I don't think I will. Shit. This guy's good.
This guy's fucking good.
I'm all...
Sorry. There's an A-ball.
There's an A-ball.
An A-ball over there.
Ghost murder. Should we
Yeah.
dive into that?
Yeah, Carson was looking something up before we started, and I'm very interested to know what ghost murder is.
So this one is another instance where the podcast I was listening to had brought it up, and I was like, "Whoa, that's actually interesting," and wanted to, look it up myself.
Yeah.
And it's called the Hammersmith Ghost Murder Case.
It's called the Enum Horse sex case.
And there's, not to be mistaken, there is a Hammersmith murder case that's also associated with a bigger murder case.
How many fucking Hammersmiths are killing people?
It was associated with Jack the Stripper.
Stripper.
That's what the nude murders were. So hold on.
Oh!
We're going to get into this real quick. So in 1964, 1965, there was 6 murders in West London, England.
First off, what a name as a stripper.
The victims, all prostitutes, were found undressed in or near the River Thames, leading the press to nickname the killer Jack the Stripper.
What
as a reference to Jack the Ripper.
What a name. Whoever thought of that was just like,
Wow.
hey guys.
The detectives are all sitting there like, we gotta figure this out. And he goes, hey guys.
It's the one dude in the back just like, hey guys,
guys.
I got an idea.
You know we should name this guy?
Jack the Stripper.
Jack the Stripper.
And
And all the detectives are like, yeah!
one of them hits the table. Fucking raise.
Damn it, that's good. Fuck, this guy's good. Damn, that's good. Shit.
This guy's funny.
But yeah, not to be mistaken with that one that happened in 1964 or whatever the fuck I said.
November 5th,
November
1605.
5th. This one is the ghost murder case in 1804.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is a long time ago. This is
and
a couple of years ago.
it was just a little while ago.
More than 2, I think.
So, near the end of 1803, many people claim to have seen or even been attacked by a ghost in the Hammersmith area of London. A ghost believed by locals to be spirit of a suicide victim on January 3rd, 1804. A 29-year-old excise officer named Francis Smith, a member of one of the armed patrols set up in the wake of the reports, shot and killed a bricklayer.
A what?
A bricklayer.
Oh. I just thought you said like a brick wall or something. I was like, what?
He shot and killed a brick wall.
Killed a brick wall?
Thomas Millwood, mistaking the white clothes of Millwood's trade for a shroud of a ghostly apparition.
Did he think he could shoot a ghost?
Smith was found guilty of murder, sentenced to death, later commuted to 1 year's hard labor.
1 year?
Well, listen, the issues surrounding the case were not settled for 180 years until a court appeal decision in 1984.
That took him a minute.
From 1803 to 1984.
Dude's been in prison for that long?
Oh, somebody let this guy out.
We let my boy out. What the fuck? He's just trying to pop Casper. What the fuck?
So that's the guy who commits suicide, which don't do that.
Kind of cringe.
Don't do that.
Just don't.
No one wants you to do that. Don't do that.
No.
Um,
Well, someone might, but we don't.
he had committed suicide the previous year and had been buried in Hammersmith churchyard. And it was a belief that suicide victims should not be buried in sacred ground because their souls would not be at rest, which would be like the origin story for the ghost. And there were like elderly women and like a pregnant woman who said they had been seized by the ghost on separate occasions while walking near the churchyard. It just goes on and on and on. But so this dude who was wearing just white clothes was shot and killed because he thought he was a ghost.
Was it at night?
I don't
It'd
think
be
so.
so funny if it was in the daytime. He's like, he looks at me like, oh, hey, Jim, pop, 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 ghost.
It doesn't specify.
It was a ghost.
But I don't know why a bricklayer would be there at night.
Yeah.
You know?
Why does a bricklayer have white clothes on?
You know what would be really funny is if this was just some dude pranking people. Like, he just really just had a white sheet and he was all, ooh, ooh.
Realistically, yeah.
And then he would just, like, go up to, like, random people and, like, grab them and be like, ah! And, like, scare them or something.
And then run away.
Yeah, and and then this guy...
Gets shot.
Yeah, they put a security guard up there because of all of the things that have been happening. And the security guard does his job. And the guy's coming out and he's all, ooh! And he's all, oh! Bop, 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 bop! And then he's bop, 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 bop! And the dude's just on the ground going, oh.
He's like,
Boo. Ah! Bop, bop! He grabs the security guard and he goes, boo, boo, bitch, boo.
can't kill Jack the Stripper.
And the security guard's like,
Yeah. Got his ass.
call me Ghostbuster because I've been busting these ghosts.
I've been busting caps in these ghosts.
Back in 1804 or whatever the fuck it was. I've been busting caps in these ghosts.
360 YY musket reload on a ghost.
Can you imagine, like, there's a ghost and this security guard's like, ah! Boom! Boom! And he's like, ah, shit, I missed. Fuck. And the guy's just over there. Ooh. Whoa! That was a close one. Ooh! Serpentine! Oh, God.
That's interesting.
Isn't that weird?
Damn. Just a
180 years that court, like, that case wasn't solved, or not solved, but, like, settled.
That's insane.
That's weird.
That's weird.
What should we talk about next on here? Oh, did we say bingo?
Yeah, let's talk about bingo because I am so personally interested to go to bingo now.
Yeah.
Like it's I want to go play bingo.
At first, I was just like, whoa. I was at first. We're talking about bingo. At first, like I've seen the residents at my work play bingo. Like it's bingo. It's very simple. We played it
It's a
in
very
elementary
simple game.
school. Sometimes in junior high, you play bingo.
Remember in like elementary when you get the little clear circles to put down?
to play on. But yeah,
Because
and
we weren't trusted with anything else.
anything else. Well,
Yeah.
and what's funny is I've seen people use like Starburst.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
I would not be able to do that.
No.
No, they would be like, all right, B5, and I'd be all, huh? And all of the rappers are on my desk, and I'm all,
You you crumple up a wrapper and put it on.
yeah, I'm all, B5.
I remember that because like if you get a bingo, you can eat your Starburst.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the teacher would take them back.
Yeah. She'd collect the Starburst. You can't do that to a kid.
Yeah, like give us so much hope. We're playing bingo. We're having fun. Then at the end of the game, you take it away.
Yeah, you're going to reward us for having a correct bingo sheet that you printed out.
Yeah, it is pure chance, and you're ripping Starburst away from the hands of kids. Go to hell.
Fuck you, man.
Go to hell.
But I just
I'm gonna find that teacher, give him the Starburst, and take it back.
yeah. Hey, look, you want some Starburst?
Hey, remember
Oh.
me? Here, you can.
They
have
get
this
they
back.
get a handful, and then you're all, and you grab their hand. You go like this, and you're all, drop it, drop the Starburst, and then you just
wrappers and everything.
yeah.
It's like, how does it feel, bitch? How does it feel?
How do you like? You go, hey, what's your favorite Starburst? And they're like, whatever, like what, pink? And you just have a whole bag of just pink, and then you go, too bad.
Just it's a huge bag. You're just like,
It's just like, what?
why are you doing that?
Why? Anyway, bingo is
Oh, yeah,
bingo. I
bingo.
understand what bingo is. You know, I was like, what's the difference between like adults getting too competitive over bingo?
It's because adults can get drunk and play bingo.
Well, and they do have really cool prizes. Like there was giant TVs, and
Did you say they
there's-
had like an ATV last time?
that was for the raffle.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it was for the raffle. That wasn't for the bingo, but it was for the raffle. And this is all just for like charity. So you know, you go there and you're willing. You're just like, I'm gonna go buy 10 more bingo cards because I want more of a chance to win this, and it's for charity.
Yeah.
So you can go do that. They have like the dabbers you can buy, so you're professional. Because apparently I was gonna use a pen and I got my shit rocked because I was not supposed to do that.
And now I have to go out and buy a fucking dabber
Mhm.
before I go, so I don't look like an idiot.
Yeah, so you don't look like you're unprofessional.
Yeah, I can't be unprofessional at bingo night. God forbid. You almost did it again.
And again, I have to reiterate, bingo is bingo.
Bingo,
All right,
yeah.
we understand how it works. It's just they do it a little different there, where there's like 6 rounds or 7 rounds. There's 7 prizes, 7 rounds, and
Is it first to get bingo that wins the prize, or how does that work?
no, which I thought that's how it was. Because remember in school, and if you were the first one to get bingo, then that person got the prize.
Yeah. Is it like everyone who gets bingo and then a raffle after, or like?
Well, so what happens is, so say this happened a couple times. So the first time someone got bingo, just the one person got the bingo, he get the prize is his.
Yeah.
Then another time they were giving away, I can't remember what prize it was. It was something that I was not interested in, so I just didn't care. And 2 people got bingo, and they were just like, well. Shit,
Shit.
you know, because you can't give both of them that prize because there's only the one prize. So what they did is they do stand up comedy at the same building,
Yeah.
and so they gave them 2. So individually they got 2 tickets each for the Valentine's Day comedy thing that they're going to do
That's cool.
on that Wednesday
That's very
or
cool.
Tuesday. I think Valentine's Day is on Tuesday.
I have no idea.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. I am the one.
I'm not the one.
I'm not the one that missed my shot. Oh. Wasn't even on camera.
And your water's over there now.
Yeah. So they just gave them 2 tickets to a Valentine's Day comedy special thing that they're doing.
Oh, nice.
And I don't know what they did with the prize.
Someone just kept it.
Yeah, they're just like, well, I guess I'll just take this.
It'll probably just be there next time.
probably.
Yeah.
And so they give away cool prizes. There's a lot of fun stuff, and they have food, really good food. And like I had fettuccine Alfredo. There was chicken. What is going on out there? Did someone knock?
I made the warg.
I think someone knocked.
Do you want to go check?
Yeah, you want to take over for a second?
Yeah, go ahead. All right. Holy. This is bad. I am not prepared. I didn't have a story. That's not good for me. Everyone just tell Carson I did a good job. He's going to see this when he's editing it, but just tell him that I told a really funny story and that I'm amazing. Well, I guess the other day I actually did meet, what's his name?
We're sorry.
Don. His name's Don.
And sorry, I just got put in a trance. What the fuck happened?
Was there someone there?
Apparently, Caleb came home and then just got picked up by his girlfriend or something, I think. His girlfriend's parents.
I was about to say.
I look out there and see someone getting in the car, and I'm like, what? Who is that? I didn't actually order McDonald's. Before this, I was going to order McDonald's. And so I was looking out there, and I was like, why are they getting back in their car? I was like, that's not an Amazon thing. It's just a regular car.
Yeah.
And then I just see Caleb's head in the back seat move forward a little bit. I'm like, oh, okay.
I was going to tell a story.
About bingo?
No. I was just, when you were gone, I panicked. I'm like, fuck, I got to tell a story now. And I, got 2 words into it. And you came back. So you, kind of saved me. Because I remember almost nothing about the story.
Oh, good.
But almost enough to, keep it going.
Good, I'm glad I could save you there.
Yeah, so
It's weird when you have to sit here by yourself because you don't know what to do, right?
Well, if I would have had more than 2 seconds to prepare.
Well, that's what you did when you stood up to go get Landon and Ricky. And there was another time you stood up to go get something as well, and I sat here by myself.
Wasn't that the liquid death?
I don't know.
Oh.
But it's... yeah. Imagine how I felt. I mean, I did have a little more time to prepare, but when I did that lone episode,
Yeah.
I was just like...
Now, if that ever happens again, we can just do it over Discord.
yeah.
You got a sneeze?
I just hit myself with a tooth
Oh.
really hard.
The good one.
Bingo.
Bingo.
I
I win.
Shit.
So I was guarding the table.
I was guarding the table. We got really good food there. And it was with my mom and her friends and this guy. And, how it goes with people. But they do patterns. So your bingo isn't just going to be that straight in a row thing. You got your crosses or whatever it's going to be. It's like they'll do a box that you have to get as a bingo. Or they'll do a 7 or an L or something you have to get as a bingo.
Yeah.
So it makes it last a little bit longer, and it's a little more difficult to get the bingo. Because imagine the one card that's going to have all of those numbers in an L, So sometimes it takes a while, and when it's an item that you don't want to win, you don't have to play, so you just kind of just chill. And then it feels like it's taking even longer, and you're like, I should go get some more of those cheesecake things. And sometimes they go just quick.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, the first 5 or 6 or however many they do the pattern in, it's going to be the just straight across. Someone already gets it right off the bat, and you're just like, oh,
Damn.
nice, thanks, thank you.
Do people just legitimately scream,
Thank
Bingo!
you. Yeah, you have to. The comedian that walks around. There's a stand-up comedian that walks around and does the announcements and stuff. He's kind of like the main host there now. He was like, I'm still going to give away a prize for the person that does the best bingo scream. So when you win bingo, you have to you got to yell it. And what I was going to do if I won is I was going to go,
Bingo!
and usually you wave your card in the air just so that they see where the bingo is so they can grab it and go check it.
Yeah.
But I didn't get to win one. I came so close though. I
Really?
was within 2 one time with a complicated pattern, and I was using I think 2 or 3 of my cards, and I had a couple that were near, and then I had
How much
one
does
that had
each
2.
card cost?
You buy them in a pack of
Oh, okay.
a couple, and I can't remember how much.
Okay.
But you get however many. You can just go in there and get a bunch of them, and then the raffle tickets you can go buy. It was fun. It was interesting because there's people there that have 4 dabbers for themselves.
4.
Yeah, and they're constantly making sure that they're working on a paper that's near them. Like they take it a little too seriously, but then they're also the people that will spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars there, which is good for the charity.
Oh, absolutely.
But like,
Get a different fucking hobby.
You know,
Like, I have expensive hobbies,
yeah,
but it's shit like climbing,
yeah.
not bingo.
It was weird.
Grant, like you said, awesome that it's for charity.
Yeah,
Spend as much money. Go outside.
but that's a little crazy.
Yeah, go for a walk.
Where?
Just like touch grass.
Just do something.
Yeah, like
And they serve alcoholic beverages for people that are of age and stuff like that. They have soda there that you can go grab, just got cans of soda. But it's weird in a setting where you see adults get that riled up over numbers and letters. Like I get there's a massive TV at
man,
stake there.
this guy does not want to meet programmers.
and like it's just like you're just sitting there in a group of 200 people, and you're all just marking a piece of paper that has numbers and letters on it
Yeah.
for a giant TV, and these adults are like I don't know. I wasn't expecting to win, and that might be why I wasn't too upset about it.
But people are like,
Yeah, like fuck.
come on, man.
Like they're getting so upset over the fact that they just didn't win when they're doing this every week. You can go in and do it every week. Granted, you're going to be spending the same a lot of money if you're doing it every week and all this kind of stuff, but it's just weird seeing adults get so upset like that in a way that it was the same way as a kid when you would lose at bingo and you were like, I wanted to Starburst.
See, what I think is going on with the adults is that, same with me, I could have just the worst time ever and then just take it all out on a hobby.
Yeah.
So it's like, you don't give a shit about bingo, but you're like, damn it!
You're going through like a divorce and your work is just not paying you well enough, and then you go to bingo and you lose and you're just like everyone around you's like,
Yeah.
everyone around you's like, is he crying?
It was a coffee maker. I just wanted a coffee. My wife took the other one, and she, with everything else she took, I needed to get something back.
Everyone's like, dang, and someone slides him another card and he's all,
Thanks. There's like, you can have my dapper. What the fuck?
here we go again.
Now we're good.
Into the back rooms.
Into the back rooms.
I can't find the pipes.
I can't find the pipes. Can we put that one in?
Yeah, we could put that one in with my little butt crack showing. I can't find the pipes. Right there.
I can't find the pipes. Carson cleaned his closet and it opened up a whole new door to content.
And I crawled in there. I was like, now when I get anxious, I can just hide in my little hole over here. And I crawled in there, and my butt crack wasn't initially showing, right?
No, and then he pulled his pants down.
And then I started just slowly pulling my pants down until my
And
crack showed.
It wasn't like immediate. He was like, huh?
Yeah, I did one side at a time. Until finally my crack was sticking out.
Yeah.
And it was over there.
No.
Yeah, it just over there. So, but bingo was fun. Overall, it was a good time. A little weird at first.
Yeah.
I think if you're there with me, I won't be as nervous because I wasn't next to the people that I usually joke with. You
Yeah.
know, like I wasn't next to mom or anything where I could lean over and say something stupid to her, as to opposed to Mindy or Autumn. I still did that, but I was a little too nervous about it.
You like kept it minimal. You like,
Yeah.
actually thought about it.
Yeah, like
more.
before I would say it, except for the one time when Mindy was like, she's cute until she starts making noise, huh? And I said, that's all they all are. And that came out, and I immediately was like, whoa, dang.
Was that too raunchy for this
Sorry
table?
about that. Well, and that's the thing is it's not too raunchy. It's just like, there's just, there's not an off-limits thing. It's just kind of like a,
You don't know how far you can take it before people get uncomfortable.
well, or that it's just not funny to them.
Yeah.
Like, there's certain things I can joke about that I know that they'll laugh, but like,
There's most of it is just funny to
it's
us.
funny to us. Yeah, it's our sense of humor. So
Yeah.
that's the odd
Like
part.
just the bits you could run at fucking bingo.
Oh yeah, like I was telling my mom on the ride home, all of the jokes that I was going to say while we were there, and she was laughing in the car because she thought it was funny.
Yeah.
And I was like, "See, I couldn't do it, couldn't do that."
Here, let's get a whole squad for bingo.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking, like, what if we just got a bunch of our friends to go play bingo with
Yeah.
them? We can get the table next to them, and we can just get competitive as shit.
Yeah, just be like, hey, nice board. You got 4 on there, huh, pussy?
And then just be like, hey, yo, they cheating off my bingo cards.
Hey, yo, they're looking at my sheet.
They stealing my answers.
Hey, yo, this bitch took my dabber.
And just start going off with it.
Yeah.
And like, if
man, I
you
can't-
interact with, like, if you actually interact with them, they'll like support you more. Like this guy was like walking around and he'd just throw cards at you if you were doing so. Like if you were interacting with them. You know?
That's cool.
Like it was the comedian guy was like dancing at one point, and then I think one of the girls at our table was like dancing with him, and he pointed and he was like, "Hey," threw a bingo card. You
I know
like,
all of us would just be like, ah!
yeah, yeah. Like just get the whole table chanting.
Exactly. That's so easy for our friend group.
It's easy.
What's funny is in our friend group, if me and Carson start like doing anything, like chanting or saying just anything, everyone joins us.
It becomes a thing now. Bula bula bula.
Bula, 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 bula.
Which happened because of Hasbullah that was on TV,
Yeah.
and everyone was doing that Hasbullah, and they were like chanting his name, and I just go Bula 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 bula, and then we just shortened it to Bula, and then we just started saying that.
And now we always just like,
Bula 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 bula. Yeah, whenever someone walks into a room, we just Bula bula bula. And but it's just stuff like that catches on. Or like that one time with Ricky when I just did the whoa and started doing
oh my
that.
god, he ran with that.
Yeah,
one.
that's just been the staple.
Yeah. I feel like that thing was what was holding all of our friendship together for a while.
Whoa!
Whoa, shit!
That's what we would do when the party was starting and like it was just stagnant.
But
It was the best because you could just do it at those moments where everything was just kind of awkward.
Hey, look over there. Oh shit!
Fuck!
My bad.
Bubble-dee, 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 bubble-dee.
Do you guys want some ASMR?
Did you decide on which one we were going to talk about next?
Church news 730,000. I saw you doing the math, and I'm unsure of why those are connected. Why you had to do math for church news? So
Well, I was just
actually, let's talk about the one at the bottom right.
it just says be funny because the idiots went off.
Yeah.
Be funny. Church news was something I was thinking. I was at work. I was listening to a podcast, and
How One Piece characters are built.
it had like nothing to do with what I was listening to at work. And I just sat there and I was like, it'd be really funny is if they did like church news, and it was like, hey, welcome back to church news, and you hit them with the
This week in Genesis 7 and 19, it gets fucking crazy.
we've got a little update here, everybody. Jesus is still dead. Day 730,000, and Jesus is still dead.
Still dead. Oh my god.
When will he be coming back? Not sure. Let's give it away to sports. And then sports is like, hey, welcome to sports, to church sports. This week on basketball for some reason.
Welcome to church basketball. We have the young men and young women here. Here to play a game.
They're balling out. Let's take a look.
Let's take a look. And it's just...
It's as their shoes are squeaking on this court.
They got like the chair racks and everything in the corners.
On the corners, and
like
then like
they
the
always do.
accordion is cutting it in half.
Exactly.
Still,
yeah.
they have to play on half courts because the other side has got like some gathering going on.
Yeah, they
a
have-
funeral.
Yeah, exactly. Why the
And-
fuck do churches have basketball courts, dude? Like,
I don't
seriously?
know.
Why the fuck do churches have basketball
You
courts?
gotta praise God and ball up, baby.
Like, why couldn't it be tennis?
praise God and ball up.
Praise God and fucking shoot.
Yeah, wait, who made the executive decision?
No, exactly. Who made the decision to have basketball as the sport in every
Joseph
church?
Smith was like, "Yo, you guys heard of basketball?" And they're like, what are
So wait,
you-
no, shit, I forgot. In the book of Revelations,
what doth you protest of this ball?"
every church needeth a balleth to ball with.
I love that we're using that accent as if it wasn't like in the 1800s or something that happened.
Yeah, it's just, we're doing that. It's just like, yeah, we should do basketball.
Hey, y'all ever heard of basketball and shit?
Y'all want to do basketball?
It'll be so cool. We throw these in our churches, and like put them everywhere. Put a basketball.
He's like,
court in
no,
there."
no. That service was great, but what hit different is right after we said, man, I'm hitting fucking 3-pointers right behind us.
I say amen. Okay, hear me out, okay? I give my speech. You know, we all hit that amen, Then I hit the 3 from the back. Just whoa.
I hit that switch and said, "Amen."
And the
Father."
crowd goes nuts.
Crazy.
Okay, the crowd goes nuts.
go crazy.
Then we pass out the bread and water.
we pass out the bread and the water.
And then we take a little shot of water. We eat a little bit of bread. Then it gets crazy.
And then we hit the March Madness.
You have no idea how much during the middle of, because I grew up in the church, how much in the middle of sacrament I wanted to just get up, grab the basketball, and make a shot. Because when there were too many people, they would open up the curtain instead
and
of
have
chairs
the-
in the basketball court. And they would fold the basketball hoops up because they have those mechanisms. I swear, the basketball court has got to be the most expensive part on those churches.
For real.
Because they got full-on hydraulic systems to raise and lower the fucking basketball hoop. But I knew how to lower it really quickly. So I was like, I could do that.
Sorry, I'm trying to Google why Mormon churches have basketball hoops.
Yeah.
And basketball courts.
It's a good question. Genuinely, why do they have basketball hoops? I don't get it.
That's.
But yeah, I always wanted to do it. Just get up in the middle of sacrament. Someone's crying their eyes out on the stadium, podium, whatever the fuck it was.
the stadium.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. And then just in the back, you just hear boom, 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 whoosh. And that's how you would get kicked out of church, obviously. But I should go back and do that. I think that'd be funny. Can I get
None of these are giving me.
Can
an
I get
answer.
excommunicated for shooting a hoop in sacrament?
Just go dunk over someone.
I have, because they're up there, and then there's the bishop and everyone behind them.
Yeah.
What if I just somehow got one of them in on it to hold a hoop on whoever's speaking, and I just run, boom, and just slam it.
And on the 10th day, Jesus said, "Dunk on them hoes."
Dunk on them hoes. And on the 10th day, Jesus laced up his Air Forces and dunked on them
And
hoes.
dunked on them hoes. And now we're gonna take it to weather. Hey guys, we're out here. This is church weather. The building feels pretty nice right now. I'm gonna be honest.
He's just standing on the steeple, on the top of it.
He's just got someone has a fan around him, so his hair
Yeah.
is blowing. He's all, it's a little bit windy in here, and then you
windy.
see the fan on screen. He's all, stop, back up, stop.
It feels like it's room
my
temperature
God.
in here.
Whoever's working the thermostat in here is doing a great job.
They're really handling their job well. I would like to just really shout out these people for taking care of their thermostat out here.
Bill for this?
Back to you. Well, yep, another update. Jesus is still dead. Yeah,
Yep.
still dead.
Okay, yep, he's
Wait,
still
what's that? Still dead. All right,
Oh.
we got it.
Wait.
Okay.
Update in 15.
Update 15 minutes later. What's that?
Uh,
The rapture has started. Okay,
okay.
people, it is
Jesus is not dead. Jesus is...
and we've got news that the Antichrist is now in New York City taking over the population.
I would suggest staying away.
I would suggest staying in your homes and opening your Bibles.
I would suggest going to the church and shooting some hoops. Might relieve the stress.
Oh god. Oh yeah. Update. The Antichrist is he's rampaging across the United States. So what's this? Oh yeah. Okay. We suggest going to your local church and hooping up.
We suggest doing what the Lord did and dunk on them hoes.
Grab your homies and hoop up at your local church. Bless up.
And now,
just-
back to sports. Right now.
It's like
We're in the rapture, but they're dunking on them hoes. It's crazy out here.
you see someone in the background grabbing onto someone's ankle as they're getting floated, like they're floating away.
Yeah,
and they're
it's
like,
like,
"Yo!"
Hey, he's dunking too hard.
No, they just grab on and let go just to dunk real hard.
It's like, oh, he's going, get him.
or you just see like out on the streets, they're like, we're gonna take it to Carl with church news on the street, and you just see people raptured, and you just see like a group of people grab their friend and start pulling them back down. No,
I think it'd be funny if just the dude was also flying away with the cameraman, and he just looked, he just looked pissed. He's like, I'm fucking dying. That's all he says. He's like, fuck you.
And that's why I wrote that down. Is because I thought that was the funniest thing.
That
Like,
was a good bit.
think of just what like this news from church that was like.
But
that.
why do you put 730,000?
That's how many days I said it like 3
Oh,
times.
did you? Oh.
Yeah.
How many?
Jesus, update: Jesus has been dead for 730,000 days.
I didn't put the correlation. I thought you said a random number right there.
No,
I didn't put the correlation. I
Yeah.
didn't listen to the number you said.
I did the
I'm gonna
math
be
because
honest.
it was like 2020 or whatever after whatever because BC
BC,
and
yeah.
all that kind of stuff, and so I tried to do the math from the 2,000 years, and then I just took off the 23 and let it be a solid number. So I did 2,000 years times 365. I might have done 360. Either way.
Either way.
Close enough.
Close enough. Oh, wait. Update. Jesus is still dead.
Jesus
okay.
is, yep, okay.
Yep, okay.
We're getting reports that the stone in front of his tomb is still there.
Still there. Yep. Hasn't moved for how many years?
2,200, or nope, I got that wrong. All right, we're done.
How many days?
730,000 days.
Thank you, Mark. Now, back to sports.
Back to sports.
And there's just 3 kids sitting in the corner on their phones that don't want to be there,
Yeah,
but the
they're
parents force them to
playing
be.
Pokemon Go.
Exactly. Because there's a Pokestop at churches.
All of them.
All of them. Should we do a Would You Rather?
Yeah.
I would like to do a Would
I
You
really
Rather.
wanted to talk about. You know what? No,
Do you want to talk about Egypt?
we're not doing a Would You Rather. What we're going to do is the Who Egypt topic that I have right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Explain that.
So, who started the Egyptian thing? Like, what I want to know is because whether or not it was like a realistic religion, someone had to have been like, "No, dude, we got to wrap this guy up. Like, we got to take these guy's organs out. We got to wrap him up."
Hey, yo. Wait. Can we put a jewel on his forehead?
Let's get this guy drippy.
Wait, can we make his coffin weigh like 10,000 pounds?
I wish it was someone that just really wanted to try human organs, and they were just like, "Hey, yo, it's like a thing. We got to take out his brain.
It's Jeffrey Dahmer.
We got to take out his organs so that we can like put them in jars." And then what happened is they got put in jars, and then the guy like at night just poured them into different jars, and then sealed the other ones, and was like, "Yeah, those are good. Don't check those. Those are good.
Those are
I
good.
sealed them up.
Sealed
Don't
them.
open them.
Don't open.
Those
ever.
are good."
You open it up, it's just an Egyptian bomb. It's a booby trap.
No, it's
It's-
not a bomb. It's just like
No, it's one of the-
an arrow that comes out of the
It's
jar.
one of the mimic chests.
Yeah.
Just starts eating people. Who knows what they had back then, bro?
Well, and it's
they're
like-
crazy.
And then the guy that was just like, "Yeah, so we got to wrap him up.
Gotta wrap them bitches up.
We got to put him like this. He's gonna be holding some cool shit in his arms."
Wait. Put a sword.
We're gonna put a sword, and we're gonna put this little question mark looking thing in there.
Yeah.
Aw. Yeah, and then we're gonna. You know what? Let's just braid his beard. Make that shit look tight as fuck, dude.
Wait a minute. Can we take his eyes?
Let's take his eyes out.
Let's
man.
take his eyes
We
out.
don't. I don't want to look at that.
I
He don't want to look at us.
You don't look at us. Yeah.
Let's take those out, and then like,
It'll just be Doc in there
You
if
know
he
what
has
else we should do. I heard what they doing up in Russia. We put him in a coffin. Put him in another coffin.
Shit.
We double up.
Bro, where'd you hear that?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. The sun god.
No.
He been speaking facts, dude.
No.
He been speaking facts. I tell you that.
So we're gonna wrap this boy up.
We're gonna wrap him up.
We're gonna put him in a coffin.
We're gonna put him in a coffin.
And then another.
We're gonna put him in
another coffin. Yes.
And then we're gonna paint it with gold.
I think about that with like Rome and like Greek culture
Like, just
as
who
well.
was the actual first start to it? Because
Who the fuck came up with Poseidon?
it sounds to me, it sounds like all of these different things. Someone had to like now, if someone were to be like, yeah, like it's like the alien thing. Like if people weren't a little more keen to common sense, which they're not, still very not,
Yeah.
common sense. It's not a very common thing around here. And common sense isn't very common nowadays. Ironic.
Sadly.
So it's a thing that I think back in the day where if it was a little bit believable, people were like, yeah, that's a good point.
See, also,
That's a good point.
what I think of with the past is that they didn't know what drugs were. So they probably just ate everything. Like half the time I swear they were probably high on LSD or something.
Like Lewis and Clark when they're like, hey, they just got some dude Ed to just eat a berry.
I want to fly.
Yes. Someone was like, you guys grow tobacco in these parts? Pocahontas is like, nah, dude.
Nah, dude.
What is that? Well, I guess they did because they had the tobacco like peace pipes and stuff.
That's true. Actually,
But like,
yeah.
they know we're out, and then you're like, well, what's this green thing over here? Though? Can we pack this in?
Can we pack this in? Because yeah, you have to be high as shit to be like, but there's this dude in the water who lives down there and can like control it and shit. Yeah, but there's like Sky dude, he do lightning.
It's the drug thing and the being sick thing when you hallucinate when you're sick and stuff. Like someone's been on
Yeah.
a boat for however many months, they're malnourished, whatever, and they look over the edge of the boat and they're like,
There's just a dude.
"There's a guy."
Why does he have a trident?
Whoa! It's a Minecraft zombie, like the water zombie,
The drowned.
the drowned. Yeah. Well, he's just like, "Hey, yo, come here, look at this. You see that guy
You
down
see
there?
that dude?
You see that dude? What's he doing? What's
And
he
then-
doing down there?"
And then he had a vape in his hand, and he fell overboard.
And he fell overboard, and he was there for
20 hours, but he lost 20 pounds
per hour.
Full circle, baby. Full circle. No, that is a very
It's
good
just,
question.
Like, it feels like someone just was like, you know, it'd be funny
Hey, I didn't like this guy very much.
if we just started making shit up, and then that is like the basis of like,
Everything.
yeah, just every sort of. It doesn't have to be religion, just like any belief
not
that we're
religion,
not
yeah.
aware of. Just anything in history.
Literally, you could just be like, anytime in history, you could go back and be like, you know, eating poop is a good source of protein.
Yeah. And, like, actually, if you eat this, it makes you feel so good. It
Yeah.
tastes so bad, but that's because it wants you to not eat it.
Yeah.
But if you do eat it, it's
Risk-
so good for you.
Risk and reward, you know?
Yeah.
And then you just got a whole generation of people eating shit.
And then maybe that transfers onto some sort of, it becomes a different religion, and then all of a sudden you got people that are eating shit and praising shit like that.
Yeah.
You know?
It's true.
You know,
The shit gods.
if your shit is green, then you have plentiful crops this year. Like, you know, like,
Imagine they just became like superheroes. Like, it actually
they
worked.
just actually start eating it, and they're just like, whoa!
just
Or like Atlantis. You know,
Yeah.
it doesn't like it exists, but it doesn't exist. Someone could have just been, like I said, sick, looking overboard, being like, "Dude, there's a city down there. Look at that."
Yeah, or someone's just like, I bet there's a city down there.
Yeah, they're like, you know what? There's gotta be something going on.
God, now I want to talk about like underwater shit because I've been watching a lot about that. Like how we've now just been barely hitting the bottom of like seafloors.
Yeah.
Just barely. After all of this time. All right, I'm going to talk about that next week then.
Okay, I'll write it down. When we're
Okay.
done.
I'll need yeah, because it's an interesting topic. But yeah,
No, it's not. It's Warger.
Warger. It's like, what's so interesting about it? They're just deep down in the Warger.
They're just underwater.
They're just swimming.
I don't get it.
I don't. What's the? Yeah, fish.
Water.
Whoa,
Wow.
idiot. The fuck? Oh my god, you saw a carp down there. Fuck off. Oh,
This is a translucent fish. That's actually pretty cool.
it is. Have you seen the rainbow ones?
Yeah. Well, have you seen the?
We should probably just talk about this with ourselves.
It's a cool looking jellyfish. That's all.
Yeah, and the super giant syndrome down there.
Oh, I was.
Hey guys, thanks for what did you say?
I was trying to say that this jellyfish was big and looked cool, and I just can't talk right now.
Okay.
So I just can't.
Okay, fair enough. I think I know what you're talking about.
It's a phantom jellyfish.
I don't know what you're talking about then. No.
It's like dark gray, and it's got like red highlights, and it's
Interesting.
crazy cool.
I'll have to look it up.
I'm gonna put a picture in right here.
Yeah. We'll talk about it more next week, I believe.
So I was guarding the table.
Guarding the You just put a sound. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you're not on YouTube, hop on over to YouTube for me. Hit that quirky little subscribe button. Hit like. Maybe leave a comment. Post notifications. That'd be awesome. But yeah, have a good week. Make sure to watch out for episode 5 of the gaming episode tomorrow.
Yes.
Please do. And don't forget to watch the others, I guess. I don't know.
The other thing. It's
Yeah.
just the stuff and the things.
Just the stuff and the things. We got a lot of stuff and things in the backlog, okay?
Yeah.
Personally, wouldn't suggest going too far.
Let me tell you what I got in my backlog. Poop. I
Wait.
got poop
Wait, do you really?
in my backlog.
Off cam, do you really?
Yeah.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome. awesome.
Off the record,
Off record, dude.
I got poop in my backlog.
That's crazy. We're doing it again. We're doing it again.
I know, it's every time.
Yep. Okay, but yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe. Let us know. Comment. Whatever. I don't know. No, we didn't do it. Well, I guess we did it once this episode. Comedy. But yeah, have a good week,
That was
guys.
interesting. I can't believe
I
that was a brain check, by the way.
I know. I'm really trying not to think about what he just said.
Yeah.
But have a good week. We will see you next time. Thank you.
And that's when I said, I'm guarding the table.
Yes, we did it once this episode. Comedy. But yeah,